Creation Fest is up and rolling and we are having a fabulous time this year. Today I'm in the Zone, which is the newly expanded youth center, and we have stuff going on all day, every day. There are workshops, band meet and greets, music. It's just a fabulous place to be. Today I had a chance to sit down earlier with Philippa Hanna, who will be doing a meet and greet in just a moment. Philippa and I had a lovely chat. Stay tuned to see what she and I talked about. Hello, I'm Sarah Yardley and I'm delighted again to be here with you from the Royal Cornwall Showgrounds at Creation Fest 2011. Today I'm here with Philippa Hanna, and Philippa was just delightful on the main stage last night, and today we've been hanging out a bit. So Philippa, will you tell us a bit about what it is that you enjoy about Creation Fest?
Wow! Creation Fest is very unique as a festival because it's free, for one, which means that anybody can come, anyone can just drop by, check out a few bands, do a bit of skating. I think I love the fact that it's down here in the south because it's just a beautiful part of the country, and you know, you get the benefit of being around all this gorgeous, wonderful natural scenery. There's just something that happens when you come down that motorway. Like, everything just slows down a bit, pace-wise. The traffic slows down as well. You'll notice that.
How many hours did it take you to get here?
About, just 10 or so.
Only 10?
Yeah. You know, we got to see the back of one car for about 5 hours, which was nice. But we did have a bit of a revelation because we were thinking, oh, we're going to be late for sound check, and hopefully we're not going to miss the gig. But then we remembered, well, we're coming down to see our friends, you know. It's not like we're coming down to a bunch of strangers. It feels like we know so many people here now. We've been here the last 4 years, and everyone's always just so friendly, and you feel like, I feel blessed as a performer. I feel blessed when I come down here because people are so kind, look after you so well. It's just great. It's like a couple of days off. Even though I'm here to work, it's really, really, really nice.
We were talking just before we came in about just being part of the family of God and that feel that we have as family. So can you tell us a little bit about how it is you came to know Christ and be part of the family here?
Sure. Yeah. Well, I was born into a non-Christian family, not religious in any way. My mum was a school teacher though, so she was keen to tell me about Jesus, you know, just from a sort of secular point of view. So I knew about Jesus and I knew about Christianity, but I did most of my teen years without any kind of faith. And so I did go off the rails a little bit, as many teenagers do, just partying, going out with older people and things like that. And as I got to the end of my teens, particularly because I was trying to make it as a performer and trying to get my big break in music, I just started to feel really empty and quite broken to a degree, just thinking, you know, what is my life all about? Why am I here? I think they're questions that most people ask at some point in their life. But for me, it was a really big deal, you know. I was just like, I've got to find out what this life thing is all about. And it was around that time that I met my friend Rue, who plays guitar in the band. He also plays for Chip K, who were playing this week. And he was a Christian. He'd just become a Christian himself. And I started to see this transformation process happening in his life. And we talked about values, you know, his values to do with he wasn't going to date someone, he was going to find himself a wife, and that he wasn't interested in getting drunk, and that he wasn't going to smoke. And I just noticed things like he wasn't really swearing or anything, and I just thought, this is an impressive person. And then he took me to his church. I saw him get baptised, and I was just really impacted by Christians. I just thought, I really love these people. They're so kind and warm. And eventually I went to an event where someone was singing about Jesus, and something about hearing about the character of Jesus and how he felt about me just made me think, well, if that is true, I could do with that in my life. So I found myself praying, and it was amazing really, because there was no altar call or anything. There was nobody saying you need to pray this certain prayer or raise your hand or anything. But I found myself saying, God, if you're there, please help me and forgive me for making such a mess of things. Can you take over now? Because I want to do something decent with my life. And from that point onwards, everything changed, everything. And to a point where now my mum and dad are both saved, both Christians. It's had a huge impact on their relationship in a positive way. And I've got a husband now. God gave me a fantastic husband who's from a Christian family. So his family and my family have really learned lots from each other. And but mainly, those things are kind of, that's like the symptoms of being a Christian, but the truth is I just feel like I know who I am and I'm found, and I don't feel like such a mess anymore.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, how we're found in Christ and our identity becomes through Him. It's our heart that you would come to know Christ, and this festival, we enjoy the music and the skate park and the kids club and all the fun things going on, but it's really all about just coming into a relationship with Christ and knowing Him in a deeper way. So we'd love to see you out at Creation Fest 2011. It's at the Royal Cornwall Showgrounds again, running through 12th August 2011. And Philippa, thanks so much for being with us today.
My pleasure.
You can see Philippa's about to go on stage. Hope you enjoyed having her here at the festival, and would love to see you at the Zone during the week. Check the website for all the details, and we'll see you soon.
And I know myself, 'cause they